Bro, and today the big news, bro, the big story, Balde might be leaving to Manchester United, bro. Balde might be going to Manchester United. How do us Barca fans feel about this, bro? Even rival fans, give your opinion, bro. I want to see what people think because I have my opinion, and I'll say it after you guys go. This doesn't even look like Pedri, bro. Pedri, when you ask him to perform in big games and not hit Tafe on Sunday, bro, this doesn't look like Pedri, bro. That's Kusanov, bro. Relax. Balde would do good in United, yeah, but like I think it would be so dumb to sell him after just one bad season. He's still one of the best left backs in the world. Selling him would be a big mistake, man. Racist, I guess. How am I racist, bro? What do you? All right, stop sending the same shit, bitch. Bro scores Bro scored 90. Said Dembele and Roger were going to win the Ballon d'Or. No, they didn't, bro. Give me proof or some shit. I don't believe that at all. They're not reliable sources. Bro, they had Rafinha 6. And look at them just piling on the PSG players. This was rage bait, man. This list was rage bait. They had Rafinha 6th. That's a joke. This is not real shit. Again, fake. Just in, Barcelona's 2027-28 home kit could feature the club's original crest. Nothing is confirmed, but the possibility is considered very likely. Bro, this is tough. Bro, look at the crest, man. That is luxury shit. That is a beauty. That looks awesome, bro. That's very, very nice. Here's Vinny. Bro, what is this haircut? Bro, Vinny never had dreads like this, bro. What is this? And look at 3, 4, and 5. Like, what the fuck? Literally just the Real Madrid team. This is rage bait, man. They literally got this wrong as well. That's so shit. Because Real Madrid won the UCL, but nigga, they had Toni Kroos in the top 5, bro. Like, that's not real. Did you know in his first stint as Real Madrid coach from 2010-2013, Jose Mourinho won the same titles as Ronald Koeman and Xavi did for Barca, a league title, Copa del Rey, and a Spanish Super Cup. Yeah, overrated shit. What does this mean at all? Jose Mourinho, I think Goulet will be like Modric. I don't think he's watching the sport then, bro. If he thinks Goulet is anything close to Modric, then he's on drugs. Stop crying. No one's crying. Pedri in World Cup, by the way. He actually played pretty good in the final, bro. Damn, he got bodied, bro. That was bad. That World Cup was terrible. Thank God he won it, cause otherwise, man, he would have got slandered, rightfully so. New GTA 6 league. I'm not watching GTA leagues, bro. I'm gonna get fucking banned. La Liga needs to have bars on the Negreira case before knowing. When I was here, Sniff, I could already feel something weird. This Mourinho guy is such a flip flopper, bro. Like, he doesn't believe in anything. Just 6 months ago, remember when he was calling Madrid corrupt and whatnot and that the ref favored them? Now that he's at Madrid again, now it's Barca's the one that's corrupt, bro. This guy's such a lame, my nigga. He believes in nothing, dude. Cornball manager. He literally defended his player from racism, dude. Vinny has to remember that shit. Julian Alvarez has said no to Arsenal despite Atletico Madrid being open to selling him. Good for Julian, bro. He should just not play the season and just wait to go for free, bro. And just scam these niggas out of a lot of money, bro, since they didn't want to sell him to Barca. And they're being dickheads. Yo. That was bad, bro. That was really, really bad. Kylian Mbappe times Yan Diomande. Mbappe's the scariest player on the 1-on-1. He is, bro. But the thing is, he doesn't do it in games. Like, look, cool, right here. Wow, he took on Rudiger. Rudiger's like 40 years old and needs a knee replacement. Like, cool, he beat Rudiger there, but he doesn't do this in games, nigga. He never does this in games, actually. He did it against Madrid. Yeah, that was like 4 years ago, though. He's never played at that level since, bro. What are your thoughts on Barcola to Liverpool? Good signing for Liverpool, bro, and I think good move for him because he was never going to be one of the stars at PSG. They just have too much quality, so it makes sense for him to go. And yeah, good for Liverpool, dude. They needed that. He's someone good on the one-on-one who's very, very dangerous. And if he was just a bit more efficient in his finishing, um, then he could definitely get some of the best numbers in Europe, bro. So he's really good signing for Liverpool. Really good signing, in my opinion. I'll give it to him, man. Bellingham had a really good World Cup. I don't deny that. Barca should have gone for him instead of Gordon. I don't think he would have signed for us, if I'm being real. It's, for some reason, players are weird when it comes to Barca, bro. They never want to sign for us. They want to make shit hard. It's really weird. I don't understand it. Bellingham is a piece of shit. Facts. Rodri's signing is being promoted as a victory for Barcelona over Real Madrid. Thoughts? Jose Mourinho victories only happen on the pitch. We'll see, bro. This guy, I don't know what it is, like why people still believe in this nigga, bro. He's taking over a shit team. He's been a shit coach for 10 years. Like, who genuinely believes this guy's going to succeed at this club? He's not going to last the year. He'll get sacked by, I don't know, by January, and he'll talk about how the club's unsavable or whatever, bro. Like, he sucks. Howard Tottenham spending 300 mil after finishing 17th or something. The Premier League money is no joke, bro. It's insane how much money that league makes, bro. It's crazy. Bellingham versus Rice. Please, Rice, body this bitch. Look at Bellingham grabbing onto his leg. Like, what are you doing? Little weirdo. That's why he smacked you up. That's why he got knocked out by Arsenal, bitch. Look at him holding onto his leg. Fucking weirdo. Let go. What a strange guy. Yo, bro, I keep the TikTok clips up. That's how I found this stream. Hey, appreciate it, Hassan. Thank you, bro. It's nice to know. Please follow if you enjoy, man. I want you to stay around here. We always go live for the watch-alongs on Madrid and Barca, bro. So those are when these get lit. I do the Madrid hate watches and the Barca love watches and all that. We have a good time, bro. So if you do enjoy the content, please follow. I already did this. What's this? Pedri always wanted a Madrid shirt. Would you swap deal any current Barca player with another player? I would swap. I'd swap Koundé for Pedro Porro. I would swap Abdel Karim for Holland. Try to do a Prem watch along, tab into a new space. Maybe if I have no time for it. Ow. Maybe, we'll see. Every now and then I do Prem watch longs when it's big games. Do you not rate Koundé? Not anymore. He's been shit for like a year. Maybe he has a good season and I change back, but for right now, not really. He'll never celebrate that again. He will never reach that peak again. I promise you, Bellingham will never. They will never win the UCL again. Everyone admires Jude Bellingham. Like, I guess. You know we beat him in this final, right? This is the Copa del Rey final. We whooped his ass. We whooped him. He was crying, bro. Opinions on Martinez to Barca? It would be a good signing, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. And Martinez has tendencies that I really don't like out of a player, so I don't know. I don't think so. Rice or Bellingham all time? Rice. Madrid team has zero chemistry. They won't win anything, and Diomande is overrated. Facts. Does Fermin start over Olmo and UCL? I think so. I always liked Fermin more than Olmo, but they're both really good, dude. Olmo's grown on me the past like 5 6 months. I used to hate him like a year ago, but he's been pretty good lately, so I rate him. Where are the Barca players? What are you talking about? FIFA team of the tournament. Barca players win the UCL. Look right here. Here's Rodri. Um, doesn't matter. Barca players win the UCL, bro. Arsenal Barca UCL final. You heard it here first, bro. Oh god, dude. Imagine if we lost the UCL final to Arsenal, bro. Oh my god, please no, bro. I wouldn't be able to function, nigga. Bellingham is good. Come on, even though he's a fake PR merchant, I don't rate Bellingham at all. He looks clunky, bro. He doesn't. He turns like a truck, bro. I seriously don't rate him at all. What's this? Trophyless World Cup winner. Bagless, greatest bag in the history of the sport. Bum, bum, king. Lame, swag, nigga. I fucking hate Bellingham, bro. He raged me to be so bad when he did that shit. So you hate Zidane then? Yeah, I don't like Zidane either, bro. Arsenal have spent hundreds of millions in their defense and midfield. Crazy, crazy depth. Yeah. Arsenal are very good at after winning the league last season, they didn't just sit on their team, you know? They kept trying to make it better. I respect that. Arsenal are going back to back? I don't think so, man. I don't see that happening. We'll lose my mind if we lose Balde, not gonna lie. Lack of critical thinking is funny in this fan base. A player who showed great qualities that makes us a great team. No, let me focus on why he can't cross, why he can't beat his man. Facts, bro. If we sell Balde, that would be a huge mistake, man. Arsenal just have a bad attack as of now. Gyok, Madueke, and Martinelli's garbage. Bro, even with Saka, Saka's overrated as well. Yeah, they need to sign some winger, but I guess they got that in Solis or whatever the guy's name was. I'm gonna tell you which ones hurt the most. This one, because I think if we just beat this Atleti team, we would have won the whole thing. This didn't hurt that bad because we were just trash this season. This, this is just rage bait at the highest form. I literally have not watched the highlights to Barcelona Liverpool. Like I dead ass don't even remember all the goals because I just refused to watch this game back. Um, disgrace, but it didn't hurt that bad because we were just bad this season. This hurt because after Messi scored that banger, it really seemed like we had a chance to come back. But then he missed that pen, and then things just went to shit. But we had so many chances to come back in this tie in the second leg, man. This shit hurt. This was just sad because Barca getting grouped was just like unthinkable. Again, even after the upgrades, even after Lewandowski came, that 2023, bro. Barca fans remember, bro. That first game against Bayern Munich at the Allianz, dude. We were excited because we really had expectations that we could beat them because of the new signings that we made, and we looked really, really good. It was a competitive game, and then Bayern Munich scammed 2 goals and they won, and then nothing was the same after that. But we did win the league that season, so that was good. This hurt because this was Araujo just being an idiot. This was the saddest thing of all time because we should have beat them, but Araujo just didn't know how to defend in the last 30 seconds of a game. And this one hurt because Atleti are trash. But I don't think we would have won the UCL last season, if I'm being real. I low-key think the Liverpool one was the worst one for you guys. Yeah, me too. That one hurt the most because I think that was Messi's peak as a football player. Nobody has ever been as good as Messi was in that season, but it is what it is. I think it was a harsh red on Araujo. I don't think so. It was last man through. It was definitely a red. Thoughts on the ESPN FC list? Top 10 DMCMs in the world as per ESPN FC. Let's see this, bro. Vitinha, Declan Rice, Rodri, Joao Neves, Pedri. Dude, this is so disrespectful. Fede Valverde. Why is this? Why is he so fucking high? Joshua Kimmich, Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, and Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha is not the best midfielder in the world. Neither. I don't know why Declan Rice is above Pedri. Why is Rodri so low? Why is Joao Neves so high? Why is Valverde so high? Why is Enzo so high? Why is Fabian Ruiz so high? This is a nonsense list. Ruiz that low is crazy. He's not. He shouldn't even be top 10, bro. Joao Neves is better than Vitinha. I agree. Rice deserves to be top 10, but top 2? I don't think so, bro. Damn, Vinny's already better than Cristiano, bro. Facts. All time, I think Vinny's a better Madrid legend than Ronaldo. Caicedo is better than Rice. If you watch the Prem, you know it's facts. I think Rice is better than Caicedo, but I don't watch enough Prem, so maybe you're right. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. Where's Caicedo's Prem? He does play for a pretty shit team, so I'll give him that. Real Madrid have knocked. I don't understand, bro. Cause there was only 2 times where they should have beat City, and it was these last 2, bro. These first 3, they got dominated, bro. They got fucking lucky as hell to get past them, and then these 2, City were just shit. Adiemi's decent business. It's really good business, bro. Adiemi will prove to be very important for us, bro. You'll see. He's a game changer. That's a shit take. Def no ball, bro. Rice is 10 times the player. Caicedo's a dual merchant. I don't think Barcelona fans are ready for the Negrera tsunami that's about to hit the media this season now that La Liga is back. Real Madrid propaganda machine will be pumping out weekly stories to start playing victims again. And with Mourinho in charge, it's going to be the next level. Everything drop point will be pinned on the referees and their families. True. They're gonna cry a lot this season, man. Barca fans have to be prepared for it. All right, Ferrari lover. What's it? 44 hat tricks. Holy shit, bro! 44 hat tricks is insane, bro. That is actually crazy. Thoughts on this? Assists provided in the league. Bruno Fernandez 19 this season alone. 17. They play different roles. This is dumb. This is not good comparisons, nigga. Bruno's an attacking midfielder, and the whole team plays through him because they have nobody else that's good. Like, obviously, he's gonna have a lot of assists. Pedri plays a different role. Bruno Fernandez is the most overrated player I've ever seen. When he plays, dude, I like him. I rate him pretty well. Just for Portugal, he was shit. But to be honest, that whole Portugal team was pretty bad. Just because Rice plays for Arsenal, he gets so much hate. But if he played for Barca, he would be classified as the best centre mid in the world. True. I agree. 10 trophies, 20 trophies, 30 trophies, 40 trophies, 50 trophies, 60 trophies, 70 trophies. Cringe. Balde looked so good, bro. I don't know why we would sell him now, dude. There's no one has a higher ceiling in the sport than Balde besides maybe Nuno Mendes at left back. Nuno Mendes, but then when Balde's at his best, it's Mendes then Balde, bro. That's the argument right there, bro. He's better than Cucurella. He's better than literally anybody else in the world. I don't know why you'd want to sell him, bro. Flick is being an idiot. Also, Rice was nominated for player of the year. Xavi Esparza is making it very difficult for Flick to ignore him. At 19, he already plays with the confidence of someone who belongs at this level. He breaks lines, combines well, and finds passes inside and outside and gives Barca something different from right back. The biggest compliment is that every game seems to confirm the last one. True. Very good player. I like him more than Bernal. Bro, follow on Insta. I don't know about that one. Brazilian players with the most goals in Real Madrid history. French. Notice how it's all new players except this one. Never mind, and this one. Holy shit, dude. Oh, Barca gonna sign a CB? I don't think so, bro. I don't think there's any reason to, and I don't think they will. So, and I don't think there's really an option out there for it. All right, no more links, bro. Let's just talk, man, and then we can go into reacts in a second. How we feeling, y'all? How we feeling? We excited for La Liga to come back, man? CR7 has no elite World Cup performances. Facts. I've said this for a while, bro. He's not had one campaign where he's like the best in the tournament, dude. Messi, you have 3. 2014, 22, and 26. Ronaldo's never had an elite World Cup, bro. Never, ever. Rice had a better World Cup than Bellingham. I don't agree with that. Bellingham, during the World Cup, looked like one of the best teams in the world. I mean, best players. I said teams. I got bugging. I'm tripping. I'm twipping. Why is the area going so slow? England fumbled against Argentina. Dude, if they stayed attacking and stayed playing the same way they did for the first 60 minutes, they probably would have won, dude. They wouldn't have given Messi the time and space to do what he wanted, but yeah, no, they fucked up. Hattrick versus Spain isn't elite, I guess. It wasn't. That was very lucky, bro. The 2 of the goals were, the first goal was a fake penalty. The second one, De Gea, I don't know what he was doing. Good free kick. The free kick is the only impressive thing about that game from him. Genuine question: why do you think Vinny is so washed now? Ballon d'Or, is it Mbappe? I think you can tell when Mbappe's on the field, Vinny feels a bit intimidated, dude. Like he has to make the right play or he'll look bad or something. He feels the pressure of not being the best player on the team, you know? And I think that affected him. When he's the best player on the field by far, like, and he knows it and everyone on the team knows that he's the best player, get him the ball because he can make the difference, then he's the best player on the team. He was like that at Madrid before 2024. He's like that for Brazil. You saw it at the World Cup as well. He had a good World Cup when Neymar wasn't the main guy. When he's the main man, nobody's better than him at his position, bro. And I mean that, and I hate the nigga, but it's facts. Madrid is ego versus ego. I agree. I just think they need to get rid of Mbappe or Vinny. One of them they need to just get rid of. And yeah. They can't keep both of them, man. I'm not clicking links right now, bro. We're just talking. Why do you think the main man works with everyone but Mbappe? Isn't Mbappe's low work rate? I really don't know, dude, because he makes it up for it in numbers. He gets a lot of numbers. I don't know why as a main man he doesn't work. It might be the pressing thing. It might just be the pressing thing, dude. Maybe he just has to work harder defensively. Or maybe he just brings team morale down and he's just not a good impact on his teammates. Like, in numbers, he's the best, but I don't... He just doesn't work as a team, man. Let me know if you know what this song's from, bro. Tell me if you know what this song's from. Yo, what were your thoughts on Benzema's remontadas? That was a special year for him, bro. Even me as a Barca fan, bro, that season Madrid were very special, bro. I can't deny that ever. That was a once in a lifetime year from them, man. It's no coincidence PSG thrived without him. I agree, bro. And people keep ignoring it and trying to make excuses, but no. I think, yeah. What about Real Madrid 2024 UCL? That was without Mbappe. What do you want me to say about that? Oh, what are my thoughts on it? Yeah, they were all right. They got lucky against Bayern Munich and City, and they scammed Bayern Munich, and they know that. And Dortmund should have won the final. I think it's a work rate thing, but he does have a little ego. You can tell he cares a lot about records and goal assists. He did idolize Ronaldo too, but Ronaldo has hunger, not Mbappe. He needs to be more of a winner, bro. There's something just there that he's just not winning games, man. Ronaldo 44 hat-tricks was insane, bro. 44 hat-tricks in 400 games is a madness, bro. Like, I hate that nigga. I despise him. But that's insane numbers, bro. Mbappe was never good enough to justify his fabricated stats. He hasn't turned up in big UCL games. I agree, bro. I agree. I just can't rate him. I can't rate a player that doesn't ever win. I'm not even asking him for a UCL. He just has to win a Copa del Rey or a La Liga or something that he can prove that he makes his team better. But no, ever since he joined that team, he's just made them worse. Just like Barca robbed Chelsea. That's just not true. Watch both legs, bro. That's fake shit. Stop making shit up. It's not true. Bro, click links again. Nah. That World Cup France team 2018 was basically Avengers. They would have won without him. I agree. I have the same take too, bro. I have the same take. Alright, want me to click links again? Alright, I'll click links again, bro. Here we go. I'll click links. Is it true Pogba was good? Yeah, Pogba was a great player, just was in a shitty environment, shitty team. KDB over Pogba? I mean, yeah, KDB's the best midfielder of all time. Best attacking midfielder of all time. Rice is gonna win the Prem Player this season. So Alex, what happened to Saka? Do you guys not care about Saka anymore, bro? You guys don't like Saka? I don't even know why you're fucking linking me this shit like I care. I saw a take that Mbappe winning the World Cup was the worst thing that happened to him because he felt like a star at his young age, kind of like Yamal, but Yamal mature about it. Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with the World Cup, bro. Cause it's not like he stopped working hard. He's a player that works hard and he gives his best and he tries his best. It's not like a mentality thing. I don't think. I think he might just not be good enough, or he's just a player that doesn't make his team better. And either or, that's terrible to say about a football player, especially since it's a team sport. Jose Mourinho, will I sign Lamine Yamal for Real Madrid? No, he's a great player, but we have a great squad. Who the fuck asked it, man? Bro, these journalists are so fucking stupid. All-time points record. He only had the juice for this for one season. He only had the juice to do this for one fucking season. He never did it again. Literally lost the league 2 out of 3 seasons, bro. Saka ain't gonna win Prem Player. He's gonna win the Ballon d'Or. That ship has sailed, bro. He's not gonna be close. And the thing is, bro, you guys aren't gonna believe me, but I never rated Saka, bro. I never thought he was that good. Saka has one hamstring now? Yeah. R.I.P., bro. R.I.P. Saka. You could have been special, man. Balde is leaving Barca 99%? 99%? Account Gerard Romero says he's not Flick's first choice. If you don't know who Gerard Romero is, he's the weirdo that followed Rodri's plane and shit. He's like an obsessed, like, autistic guy that just fucking doesn't do anything else in life but just stalk people. So yeah, this guy's very reliable. Alright, if you guys can't understand Spanish, he said the movie is clear. The trainer, Flick, for him. Balde is not the first option, and Alejandro has a lot of options. Keep fighting and keep trying to make it in the first team, or in reality find a way out for someone in the future. He won't leave. He is happy at Barca. Yeah, but it's not his choice, bro. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But what's evident is that there's a carpet for Balde. Yesterday he said he was very happy and he's here for the season and whatever. But the reality is that the reality is that he has a likely to speak. Yo, bro, I speak Spanish, I understand. Yeah, I know, but this is for everybody in chat. Not everyone speaks Spanish. Opinions on Man United's team going into the season? I have no clue, bro. I don't watch that league. I mean, good signings, I guess, but the signings that I feel United make, they're not good enough, bro. None of these people are world class, and I think United lost that kind of pull years ago. But I just don't think any of them are game changing, bro. If I'm being honest. We start the evening. Yeah, okay. He didn't say 99%, bro. People are chatting. Nah, bro, man. United still have that pull, bro. I mean, the pull to pull a real player, like how Barca pulled Rodri, bro. United can never make that kind of transfer anymore, bro. They can't pull players like that, man. They can get decent. They can get Tonali and Baleba and fucking and I don't know, nigga. Just average like players that will be good one day maybe, but they don't get world class people, bro. They don't sign world class players anymore, man. They don't sign finished products anymore. Who are Prem winners 26-27 genuinely? I think Liverpool. I think people are sleeping on Liverpool because they were trash last season. But they got a new manager. They have good players. And if they don't rely on Araujo too much and they don't play him too much, then they will. I think they can win the Prem. And Arsenal's good too, but I think Liverpool will just be different. Baleba has an extremely high ceiling. Again, but we're talking about ceiling. He hasn't reached it though, you know? You guys aren't signing the best players in the world at their peak. You guys are signing people that aren't there, you know? I don't think so. Isak and Verts is a crazy combo. Also, if they add Barcola, Verts is overrated in my opinion. Like, I think it's hard to play at Liverpool, bro, but I think he's also overrated. I never rated him that much. Especially with Munoz, fast-ass winger. Who's Munoz? Yo, was Rio Ferdinand good? I didn't watch him, dude. I was fucking 8 years old when he retired. This nigga said Liverpool. Liverpool are good, bro. Don't sleep on Liverpool, man. Bro, I was fucking 8 years old. New signing, Curly Redhead. Oh, yes. I know who that is. He was in La Liga, no? Who did he sign for? United? Verts is cold, but played under Slot, who's bad. Facts. Arsenal is going to turn Prem into the Bundesliga? I doubt it, bro. That's just not going to happen, nigga. Just not going to happen. Yeah, he missed an easy goal against you guys. Remember, lol, then he got quick sold. Wait. Is that the Madrid? That's the Madrid nigga. Oh my god, I remember the 4-3 El Clasico at the Montjuic, bro. This nigga was through and he missed a fucking sitter, bro. I remember now. I remember this kid. I love that guy. Thank you. Okay, yeah, this is good signings, bro. You guys will definitely win the league with that shit. City buying a lot of midfielders. Elliot Anderson for 130 mil. Haha, madness. Yeah. The market is all types of fucked up, bro. It makes no sense, man. 130 mil for Anderson, like, I don't agree. That alone boosted his PR now in Liverpool. Yeah. Check this link out. The last 4 Classicos between Real Madrid. This is from 2 years ago, bro. You linked me some shit from 2 years ago. The fuck? Like, cool. Morgan Rogers also 130 mil. Who did Morgan Rogers sign for? I forgot. Did he sign for Arsenal? He signed for Arsenal, right? Rogers to Chelsea. Chelsea, okay. Fuck no. Alex didn't like that. He didn't like that one, bro. My bad. Jimenez Cup. Click here. Most header goals since 2010. Yeah, great goal scorer, man. Like, this is shit leaks. I don't care about this shit, man. Not gonna lie, call me crazy, but as rival, I wouldn't be mad if Barca got their 6 UCL as long as we win all La Liga trophies, but not happening. Ops on Atletico not selling to Barca, they're weirdos, bro. They're weird, my nigga. That's my problem with them. Did you see now they're open to selling Julian to Arsenal, bro? These guys are weird. Ruthie, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't understand that, bro. I don't want Madrid to win anything ever. I appreciate the support and whatnot, if I can call it that, but me as a Barca fan, I don't want Madrid to win anything ever, bro. So I have friends who were convinced Pinaldo was the GOAT. They're bugging. Fairs. Yeah. I never saw Laporta this close to Xavi. These niggas about to kiss, yo. Look at that shit. They up real close to each other. Madrid 2 years, no trophy. It's about to turn 3, bro. They didn't make the right signings, bro. Like, they signed good players. Diamante's alright. Cucurella is one of the best in the world. But they signed in the wrong position, bro. They don't have the quality in midfield, bro. They're not gonna get by with Valverde, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Pitarch, Bellingham, and Goulet, bro. Like, when you see what they're trying to come up against Barca with, I just don't. They can't be serious, bro. Do you rate Trent? I do, but I think that signing for Madrid was terrible. I think that was a bad signing. I think he made a bad decision there. He would have been a legend at Liverpool. And maybe he still is, but I think that was a fuck up. Florin washed Tino doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, it's been GG's. I think he was listening to Mourinho, and I think Mourinho said he was alright with the players that he had, which I guess is whatever. Do you rate Max Dowman? I've seen him play a little bit. I think he's alright, but needs to see more for sure. Still very young, bro. Very young. My bad, wrong link. I like Trent. I do think he'll come back stronger this season. His passing is ridiculous. He has very special qualities. Most final goals. Am I crazy for this? But I still don't think Mbappe is the best World Cup player of all time, bro. The guy doesn't have a player of the tournament. He still hasn't won the tournament as being the best player on his own team even. Like, I'm not even asking just in the tournament as a whole, but on his own team. He was carried by France in 2018 because they had the best team of, like, the 21st century. They had an insane squad. And he needs to win player of the tournament, bro. You can't be the best World Cup player of all time but never win player of the tournament, bro. If he won the World Cup in 2022, he would have won it. Yeah, for sure, but he lost, so that's not a real conversation. Mbappe had a good World Cup, but ghosted against Spain when it mattered most. Yeah. Most final goals. I mean, yeah, these are all insane stats. Most goals in PSG, France history, most debut season goals. Yeah, he's ridiculous, bro. Fuck, I wish he would have beaten this. I wish he would have beaten this record. Most domestic golden shoes. This is such a scam, bro. This, I don't rate this or this. Bundesliga is a stat pad sesh. So is Liga. I don't rate that at all. He wasn't amazing in 2022 until the final. Facts. And even in the final, he wasn't good to the last, like, 15 minutes of normal time. Niggas celebrating when Mbappe's tied that record. I remember that TikTok. No, you... Oh, yeah, dude. Alex, you're OG as hell, bro. You remember everything about me. I appreciate that. League 1 goals don't count. I agree. I don't... From now on, as people that are interested in the sport, let's not rate Ligue 1 goals anymore, bro. That shit's not real. Ligue 1, Bundesliga, we don't rate goals from that league anymore. If you play for PSG or Bayern. If you play for another team, then I rate them, but if you play for Bayern and PSG, your stats don't mean anything. Bellingham first season for Real Madrid. Overrated season, bro. He was terrible the last 4 months, dude. Vinny was the one that carried that team. You said no more respect for that narcissist? Yeah. Bro, I talk so much shit, bro. The only footballer, along with Pau Cubarsí, who went to train at the Ciudad Esportivo today. Hold on. Let me make this bigger. Esportivo today, despite having a day off. Hamza doesn't stop. He keeps improving aspects of his game, his finishing, and his physical capabilities. He has a structured plan to increase muscle mass and become even more powerful than he already is. He wants to prove that he can stay on the first team. I started on Sunday against Elche. Keep it up. I hope he does start against Elche, bro. I think there's something special about this kid, man. He's a really good player, and he has striker tendencies, bro. He's hungry for the goal. And you can't buy that. You can't force him to have it. He just has it, dude. And he works very hard off it as well. Special player. Mason Greenwood? Okay. No, he's not. Barca should have gone for Ekitike last summer. That could have been a cool signing. Most goals versus Barca. 12 goals in 9 matches. 20 and 34. Bro, this new generation's stats are crazy, bro. It's not even just for Mbappe, dude. Olise's stats with assists is crazy. Everybody's stats nowadays is insane, dude. Everyone's getting better with numbers, dude. Egypt kid has a bright future. I hope he gets a lot of game time. Me too, bro. I hope he starts on Sunday against Elche. Lamine on the left, Lamine on the right, Rafinha on the left, dude. And Fermin behind him, or Olmo, whoever. Prediction for Saturday. Madrid, who do Madrid play again? Espanyol? I think Espanyol can beat them, bro. I have Espanyol beating Madrid in the first game of the season 2-1. There's just something about it, man. This team is shit. They have an overrated manager. They didn't sign players that they needed to. They just stacked positions that they were already good on. In my opinion, Espanyol beats them this Saturday. Yeah, these are crazy numbers, but also he has the most talented national team of all time, and he didn't win, so I don't agree. The big Espanyol in the 2026. Petri could never. What is this? Jude Bellingham is the first English player to win La Liga Player in the season. He did in his debut season for Madrid. Vinny should have won that, bro. If I'm being real. Wait. This cannot be real, bro. Bro, who is that? That is not the Pedri I know, nigga. Bro, he celebrated too hard in that World Cup, bro. You didn't even play good, nigga. You played like garbage, nigga. What the fuck? Why is he so fat? He's flabby. Bro, this nigga needs to get back in the gym and quick, or on the diet plan or whatever, nigga. He needs to lose some poundage. Bro, he's looking fat. He's looking chunky. That is not good. Why'd he go blonde? Bro's not cold. It was a bet that he made before the World Cup. Gavi also did the same. That's why he dyed his hair pink, and that's why Lamine's growing his beard out. So that's why his hair is blonde. 66 plus goals, assists in 25, 26 and 74 games. 45 goals, assists in 25, 26, 57 games. Olise disappears when people need him, bro. He was non-existent against PSG, bro. I don't rate him. Actually, I do rate Olise a lot, but the thing I have with him is that he doesn't show up in big games. Saka or Olise? Olise, obviously. Olise is way better than Saka, bro. I'm sorry. Way more dynamic as a player. He can play more decisions, and he's just a better player, bro. Keep an eye out on the Balde stuff. That's something that can speed up a lot in these last few days. We'll see Inter for Lautaro, but yeah. And Hamza's obviously still improving, but yeah. Interesting day.